lovely Scorpio. Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, also known as the Paranormal Experiencer. And welcome to all of those who are dropping by just to check out my channel for the first time. I'm very, very pleased and blessed to have you as well. If you don't mind, please like, subscribe, share this out if you like this video, comment below. This will help for free to you, raise me up into the YouTube algorithm to be able to be seen by more and more people, to help share my gifts and also to help with humanity. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and let you know before I begin, I have already prayed and meditated over this reading. I have already prayed over the cards, cleansed my space, including myself and the crystals. And I have already activated the crystal grid, okay? Now, I'm going to begin by what came through during meditation for you. Now, there's quite a bit, so please hang tight, lovely Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, I'm back. Okay, so I'll begin with the first vision that came through during meditation. So I saw a male sitting at a table, okay? And he had his hand on his mouth with his elbows kind of propped like this on the table as if contemplating something, okay? Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you, please don't take this as anything horrible or rude. I am a retired nurse, and some of the information that Spirit brings forth to me has to do with body fluids. So just bear with me because there is meaning, okay? It's just how my guides connect with me. Alright, so the next thing that I saw in vision was I saw a plastic portable toilet. It was very short. It was probably about this tall, maybe a little larger, but something like you would take camping with you. So what happened was, at first I saw the back side of it, okay, and it was as if I could not, from the view that I had, I could not see in the toilet bowl itself, okay? I was only seeing from behind, and so it was as if I was waiting to see what was getting ready to occur, and I watched it slowly turn around, okay, and then the bowl revealed itself to me, and because as it turned, the lid flipped up, okay, so now it's open, okay, and facing me. So here's some things that came through as far as the meaning of the toilet, and I'm going to walk through symbolically step by step. Now, please understand, this is a general reading, so some information I bring forth interpreting may be for some of you, okay, and so, you know, take what resonates in your situation. Okay, so first of all, a toilet, that's a place to go to that's quiet, and you can have a minute of quiet time for yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you, for me, now there have been many times throughout the past year since I had my NDE out-of-body experience in 2015, that when I'm sitting on the toilet is when I receive a lot of information. And I know that sounds silly. Again, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful in any way. I'm being honest, okay? And I feel like one reason for that is because it's a quiet place, okay? And you know, you're not focusing on everything else going on. It's like it's a place where you can actually just exhale in many ways, you know, just relief, okay? And so also for some of you, this can be so you can connect with God and the divine. If you've got a lot of chaos going on, as I said, I'm a retired nurse, and there were times when I was working, you know, on the floor as a nurse. At one point, you know, sometimes I was a supervisor and things would get extremely hectic. And during the course of those times, there were times that I had to have a minute to myself. And I would go to the bathroom and I would lock the door and I would just stand there and breathe, okay? And pay attention. I guess it was like a form of meditation for me, the best that I could under all of that stress and pressure, okay? So I feel like for some of you, that could be the situation, okay? That you're needing to take some kind of, or maybe create a space to where you can have that quiet time that you need. Or if you already have a place where you can have that quiet time, that Spirit's saying that you need to spend more time there, okay? Because, now, the toilet, okay, so it was backwards, okay, right, in the beginning. So I felt like I wasn't allowed to see the front side or inside of the toilet because there was like some kind of resistance or guardedness to your energy, okay? But then the toilet slowly turned with the toilet bowl facing me and, you know, the lid flipping up at the same time. And I felt that, you know, it could be that it was well, first of all, it was as if the toilet itself had never been used, completely new. So it wasn't a thing of the toilet was sparkly clean, someone had cleaned it and things like that, because that would have a whole different meaning. This was brand spanking new, and it's like I knew that in the vision. So that's going to change how I look and interpret this. So we have to think about this. A toilet is a place that we rid our bodies of toxins, okay? Now, I feel like there is some kind of toxic situation. This can be a person, place, work-related. Fit this into however this works for you, right? Okay, there's some kind of toxin that needs to be released from your body, mind, spirit. But I feel like part of this is setting boundaries because of where it was backwards at first, okay? So like someone's having to set boundaries with me. It's like, okay, I'm going to let you in, but before I let you in and see, okay, what's going on, see that I have this toxin in me, or I'm in this toxic situation, I'm putting up my boundaries first because I'm guarded right now. I feel like I have to be really careful who I'm letting in to see this, okay? And then, okay, I've set my boundaries. Now, here you go. I'm turning it around and I am revealing to you what is going on in my life, okay? And so that's what that meant to me. Now, also, needing more privacy in a certain area of your life, okay? At first, the toilet, it was backward, right, and hesitant to me, right? Okay, but there was no water in the bowl. This is going to be very important to assist with the flushing of any toxins away. So, should you decide to remove these toxins, it's like Spirit saying there's something you need to tweak in order, just like adding the water into the toilet bowl to help the toxins flush out of the toilet, right? And down the pipe or down through the little toilet bowl hole, because it was a portable one, right? So there's some kind of tweaking of what you're doing, how you're dealing with a situation or a person or a group of people that Spirit's saying there. Something has to evolve in this situation. Your perspective on it and how to deal with it. Okay. Now, thing to keep in mind is our bodies are mainly consist of water, right? And we must stay hydrated to be able to function properly. Now, if the bodies are depleted of water, we then may become dehydrated and very ill. So literally, this could mean that some of you need to consume more water, okay? But I feel like most of you, this is going to be in a more of a symbolic sense, okay? That, so think of it this way, little water consumption. So if you only take in just a small amount of water or no water, okay, and you're drinking more coffee, teas, pops, things that can dehydrate the body even though there is water in it, the substance that it may be mixed with, coffee for example. You know, I love my morning coffee, but I have to be careful and make sure that I balance that out with enough just pure water, okay? Because coffee can and will dehydrate the body. Most of you, I feel like this water represents emotions that you haven't fully processed, or like you haven't fully processed a certain situation that was very hurtful for you in some way. Therefore, I feel like Spirit's saying that you need to fully process this hurtful situation so you can eliminate, get rid of that toxic energy and free yourself, okay? Now, this can come in many forms. I mean, this can be, it could be a situation of where you thought that you had forgiven a situation and you really feel like you have. However, you know, you could be going along 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 months since the situation occurred, and you feel like you let that go, okay? You've forgiven and you're moving forward and learning your lesson to take with you. And then all of a sudden you have these thoughts that just come back into your mind, and it's like, now where did that come from? Why did that just show back up? Okay, well see, that happened to me. I went through many years of going through that, and I didn't understand at the time, and I really truly thought and felt I had forgiven this person, but I had not. And I went into the dark night of the soul many years ago, and it was like all these things were revealed to me during that time about this person, and I cried for a week and a half, but I was able to release that to God and to the universe for transmutation for the greater good of all, okay? And when I finally realized that I really hadn't been able to let that go, I was still carrying that around with my spirit, okay? Which was causing me to be more bitter. When like those thoughts would come in my mind, all of a sudden I noticed I was becoming bitter when I would think about it, or someone would bring the topic up. It was just like my whole personality would change, and I began noticing that more and more over the course of about a year, year and a half. And then it was like when the dark night of the soul hit, it was basically like forcing me to realize, hey, you haven't really forgiven. You think you did the best way that what you know forgiveness is. But it was like, in a sense, Spirit saying, let me help you forgive and really dig down deep and cut that spiritual cord of baggage off of your spirit. Let me help you to be able to release that, give it to me, and then you can be setting your spirit free, okay? So I really feel like for many of you, this is what Spirit's saying, because there's been something so hurtful to you, and if you haven't stepped into that yet, then that means you're getting ready to step into this hurt this month, okay? Very, very soon. Now, this can also represent a change of course or a path or direction, because it was turning, it was spinning very slowly, okay? So, you may be getting ready to make some sort of move. It could be a physical move to another place. It could be it could be a spiritual move. Maybe you're diving deeper into spirituality, and you're going to be moving higher in frequency, okay? And it also could be emotionally. Maybe you're moving somewhere, like I said, you know, maybe it's a situation for some of you that you're going to be digging deeper emotionally and realizing, hey, you know what, there's a reason why this keeps coming back in my mind, and I keep reliving that past situation, okay? Maybe I haven't forgiven the way I thought I needed to forgive and let it go. Maybe I need to rethink this and see what else I can do to remove spiritual cords that no longer serve my highest good, okay? And then I also feel like for many of you, this is about working through this hurt, okay, to be able to move forward on the correct path. Because, okay, if you think about this, it could also be turning in a cycle, okay, like keep going around and around and around in the same cycle, okay, and having to learn how to, again, cut that spiritual cord so that you can kind of break the chain of a cycle, okay? Just a moment, please. Okay, so it could also mean that some of you may have a body, mind, spirit, so physical, emotional, or spiritual blockage. Because, you know, once you fully recognize that this past or this current hurtful situation, what it is that, you know, whether it's needing to forgive, whether it's needing to cut the cord to release the baggage, whether it's the need to give it over to God and the universe, the Holy Divine, whatever this is, once you recognize, then you can see it clearly, you know, after contemplating. Because remember, the first vision, I saw a male sitting at a table as if was contemplating something, like which path do I take, or how do I go about this situation, okay? And but once you're able to see and fully recognize with clarity, you know, hey, this is the situation. This hurt me really bad, and here's what I need to do, okay? After, you know, going within and asking Spirit, you know, what are my next steps? And waiting for that answer, okay? Then you'll begin to recognize that your body, mind, spirit, you're going to start flowing energetically more freely as it should. Because I want you to think of this, you know, if any of you are going through some type of body, mind, spirit blockage, okay, think of it this way. That toilet, it was as if it had never been used. So let's relate this to constipation, okay? And again, I'm just being real, guys. Please don't take me as being rude whatsoever. But let's think about this. If you're constipated, okay, what you're doing is you're holding all that toxic waste inside your body, okay, and it's not being able to move freely, okay? So if you drink extra water, and water is also a symbolization for me of the Holy Spirit, okay? So if you drink extra water to help flush that out of your system into the toilet, that's releasing a lot of toxic energy, a lot of toxins from your body. So releasing, you know, that's going within, right? Meditation, prayer, drinking that water, that spiritual water, to help flush things out, okay? And then the last thing that came through was I saw a male that was dressed in like a safari or wildlife tour guide. Had the khaki pants, the khaki shirt, you know, and had the like the khaki hat on something like you would just see on National Geographic or something like that. But here's the thing. This male, he was wearing sunglasses. Now, anytime that I see sunglasses, that means that there is something hidden, or there may be more information needed in a situation before you draw your conclusion, or before you can get clarity on a situation. Okay? But so I saw this man with with that kind of attire, and then I saw his head spinning around. Now this is 2 times that, one vision after the next where I saw spinning. Okay, so that's telling me again that many of you may be repeating some kind of cycle, and again, Spirit's saying that this cycle needs to come to a close. Okay, so that you can begin down that new path of what's best for you, Scorpio. Now, in this spitting, again, that could be thoughts running in your head. You could go several weeks, several months, not thinking of something. Everything will be just fine, and just out of the blue, you think about that situation, all that hurt, all that pain, and you're just reliving it. Okay, Scorpio, that's all that I have that came through prior to the reading. And I want to apologize. If you hear snoring in the background, that is my little pug. She snores whether she is awake or asleep, just so you know. But she has to be at my feet a lot, so she loves her mommy. Okay, so much love. I'm going to pause the video and dim the lights, and I'm going to begin crystal and turban shell scrying for your reading. Be right back. Okay, Scorpio, I'm back. Okay, give me just a moment, please, so I can line up to the crystals. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does lovely Scorpio need to know for the month of March 2022, please? Here. Okay, I'm seeing a cave. And I see a female energy. Please remember, everyone, when I say male and female, I'm speaking of energy only. We all have male and female within us. But I see a female energy. Now, here's the thing that we need to think about. Now, a cave can go very deep within the mountain, correct? Okay, so in many times, caves are very dark. So, if, I'm from Kentucky, and I have been in caves. And sometimes, like when you first walk into the cave, it's, you have the natural sunlight. But as you walk on into the cave, it becomes extremely dark, okay? You don't know what's in there. There could be wild animals. There could be bats. There could be so many different things in there, and it's going to require you to have that extra light to be able to shine that light brightly so you can see ahead of you, okay? And in some caves, if you're not careful, if you don't have that extra light, there can actually be like places you can fall through and become trapped, or fall into some type of water and get stuck there, okay? And if you're in there alone, which I would never advise anyone, but if you're in there alone and no one knew where you were, that would be a very rough situation. So now if we look at this spiritually, okay, so from the outside, or from right at the exterior of you, Scorpio, everything is bright, sunny, okay? It's like, just like the toilet being backwards, okay? Very guarded to what about the situation to others, okay? Like what you're allowing people to see about that situation. It could be a thing of smiling all the time and not wanting people to know, or not wanting to appear to others that you're hurting inside. It could be for some of you, you don't even realize that you're hurting inside, okay, until you begin to walk deeper within that cave, okay, going deeper within. Now, like I mentioned, you know, needing that extra light, the deeper you go within. So that's that, you know, I was talking about the water, the Holy Spirit, going within meditation and prayer. That's giving you that extra light to be able to flush out those toxins, okay, and be able to see within that cave, you know, what's in there, things that normally you wouldn't see if you didn't go that deep within the cave, okay? All right, thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Please show me, tell me, or both, what does Scorpio need to know from March 2022, please, here? Okay, thank you. Okay, bigger, please. Okay, please clarify, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Okay, now this is very neat. If I'm correct, this is the third reading that has came forth for the month that is involving a cat. Okay? No, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, it is the third reading. And then I did a private reading, and a cat came through as well. So, there's 4 times within the past few days that a cat has appeared. Okay, so this is very significant because, first of all, it was a white cat. Now, white is a symbolization of purity, enlightenment, spiritual growth, okay, spiritual attainment, raising higher in frequency. Now, here's the thing. A cat is also a symbol of protection, okay? And a cat, one of its symbolizations is being nocturnal and being able to see clearly in the dark, okay? And knowing when to act upon a situation. It's like, you know, just waiting to you know how a cat, I'm sure most of you watching this have been around or have seen a cat, known someone with a cat, or seen on television some way, somehow, how a cat will watch something. It'll watch its prey, and then finally it just waits till that perfect moment, and then it pounces, right? So, I feel like that's also saying that for some of you who may be a little worried or have a little fear setting in of how will I know when something is the right moment, please know that Spirit's saying you will know, okay? You will definitely know when it's the right moment to make that move, okay? You'll feel it, you'll know it with every breath in you. And also another symbolization for this cat, because this cat is lying flat, okay, as if it's resting. And I feel like, again, and it had its eyes closed. Now, I felt like in this situation, the eyes being closed was more of rest, okay? Needing to again, pray, meditate, go within, okay? Rest, rejuvenate yourself during this course. Now, something else about a cat, Scorpio. When a cat falls, it always, just almost every time, okay? It's a very freak chance that this doesn't happen. But normally, when a cat falls, it lands on its feet, okay? It lands upright, okay? So, again, I feel like Spirit is, it's a way of Spirit encouraging you that whatever this situation is, you're going to make that right choice on that right path, okay? So please don't fear. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Please show me, tell me, or both. What does Scorpio need to know for March 2022, please? Okay, what is this? Okay, bigger, please, Spirit. Okay, please clarify. Okay, I just thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I just saw what I call a shock factor. Now, normally when I see a donut, okay, for someone's mouth in symbology, that's like a oh my goodness, shock factor. Now, this is the first time I'm seeing it this way. It was not a donut. I'm seeing like the head of a bird, okay? But its beak is spread apart kind of the same way, though. It's like, what? Okay? So I do see that there's some kind of shock factor coming in this month if you haven't stepped into that yet, okay? Please continue, Spirit. Please tell me more about this shock factor for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know about this? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Spirit just said eating chicken meat, right? Okay, so if we think about this spiritually, then I feel like what Spirit's saying is the shock factor, the hurt that you went through or getting ready to go through, okay? I feel like it's that shock factor, and then you're holding something, some part of it within, and it's eating you, okay? It's like eating at you, and you may not even realize it until you see this reading. So that's where I believe the chicken comes in, and that's what I feel 100%. It's eating at you, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Please show me, tell me, or both. What does our lovely Scorpio need to know for March 2022, please? Okay. Closer, please. Oh my gosh, I see a male energy with a crown on the head like a king. Okay? Perfect. Okay, and I have such a good, pleasant energy coming from this king. So it's like success with this. Okay? It's like being able to finally let this go. Begin a healing process, however this is in your life, okay? But finally being able to take that step. Oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. it's like attaining that ultimate goal of whatever that hurt was, of ridding that, whether it's cutting a cord, whether it's, you know, whatever it is for you. Oh, that's just beautiful. Absolutely. Okay, now I feel like I need to go to the shelf, so give me just a moment, please. Okay, Spirit, please show me, tell me, or both. What does Scorpio need to know for the month of March 2022, please? Okay, I see a little boy. Okay, the little boy is at a bank. He's fishing. He has a fishing pole. He's smiling. He has on overalls and like a little straw hat. He's smiling. He's happy. He's out in nature. He's doing what makes him happy. And he's okay. Okay. So something else that when I see someone fishing or a fish, that's also a symbol of me during certain situations. A fisher of men. Okay. So in other words, a fisher of humanity, helping others, explaining to others. You know, hey, this is the way that I found my enlightenment, or I found the truth in a situation. Let me help you, because I've been through it, and you're in, you know, you're like a baby that's coming fresh, because this was a little child, and so it's like you're looking at someone or others as, you know, okay, you're a baby in this process. Let me help you. Raise your frequency a notch or two by explaining to you what I went through, so that I can help you. Okay, and that's a gift itself. It really is. And the fact that also that you were, what I saw in the crystal was, or I'm sorry, in the turban shell, was a little child. Okay, so I also feel like Spirit saying, you know, to be more childlike right now, to have more fun. You know, when we're a child at that age, we don't normally look and see religion. We don't see hardships or finances. There's a lot of things that we don't see. We see a different world full of possibilities. We see a world of so much hope and love and kindness and just so many pure and beautiful things, okay, until we begin having these experiences in our lifetime that show us differently, and we have to begin to work through these situations. And, you know, and it doesn't matter, you know, when you're a child, you don't look at family traditions and family history and all that when you're that small. You're just looking at life as this one big, huge open door, to have fun, adventure. There's the adventure again. But to have fun and adventure, be happy. And I feel like, honestly, this is the biggest message. I'm going to go ahead and back away from scrying now. I'll be right back in just a moment with the lights on, and we'll continue with the cards. Okay, Scorpio, I'm back, and let's begin with the cards. Okay, Spirit, what deck would you like for me to use first? For Scorpio, I just felt that's unusual. Unusual. Spirits, which one? This one? This one. Spirits wanted me to start with this deck. Very, very odd. Okay, thank you, Spirit. this one said, pick me, right now, right now. Gotta listen to spirit, right? Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both, what does Scorpio need to know? Ooh, thank you. Whoa, okay. For the month of March 2022, please. Okay, we have another one that flipped out. Okay, well, if I can get it. Okay, this one? No, that one's not to add. These, yes, all of these. Okay, more from this deck, Spirit. No, okay. And we'll put this one back in there as well. Okay, so the first one, oh my gosh, you cannot, oh my God, you cannot make this up. Look at that, release, lighten your load, release the toxins, oh my God, Spirit, thank you, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, and the next, this one, courage. You're picking the roses. Don't fear the thorns. Oh my God, yes. Yes. You're going to make the right choice. You're going to choose that right path. Don't be afraid. Oh my goodness. How beautiful. Beauty. Dare to be, okay, wait a minute. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. That's the toilet. It turned around to where, remember, it was guarded. Okay? And then it turned around to let me see and became vulnerable. Letting me see that all the stuff that was nothing in the inside of the bowl. Oh my goodness, how beautiful. Let me show you this one. Spirit, thank you. I see why Spirit wanted to start with these. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put these over here. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm floored right now, honestly. I'm in such awe and amazement. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, which deck, please, Spirit? Which deck, please? For Scorpio. Okay, so, oh, this one. Okay, big jolt here. And I also felt, let's see, it was on bottom. And I also felt this deck as well. So we'll go with this deck next. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Scorpio need to know for the month of March 2022, please? What does Scorpio need to know for the month of March? Ooh, oh, I hope that picked up on camera. This one? Yes. This one? Yes. This one? Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have these three. I'm not going to flip this one yet, but look. You have the Hierophant and the High Priestess together. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, talk about going within. Okay. And, you know, the Hierophant, that's like a spiritual leader or teacher somehow. But also, oh my gosh. So, okay, remember when I said go within, and you're going to be able to, that it's a gift. You're going to be able to use your hurt, your past hurt, to be able to help others. You're going to be able to help others raise their frequency. So here it is, okay? Here it is. Oh my gosh. Spirit, thank you. Oh, how lovely. Now let's see what this one is. Look at that, Two of Cups. Two of Cups. And you have the moon. Now remember, the sunglasses are some kind of illusion. You may not have all the facts yet. There may be something hidden from you. But the moon is also a symbolization of going within. Okay, going into that inner child, you know, the little kid that I saw fishing, okay, so that you can go in, or going deep within that cave, right, and shining the light way back in that cave. For one, it'll keep you safe by shining the light, but it's also going to help you navigate to see what's in there, correct? Okay, and with this Two of Cups, that's telling me that, for one, there may be some kind of balance that needs to be brought into your life, okay? But now you could have a partner of some kind. This can be intimate, but it does not have to be. This, you know, this could just be a business partner. This could be a work relationship. This could be a friend, parent, sibling, someone where you have a relationship with them somehow, that you may be contemplating trying to find this clarity, okay? And because also, now if you see these cups, they're in water, which can represent emotion, but the water is almost still. Okay, so it's saying the water is not turbulent, and that's a beautiful thing. There's a lot of emotions here that still need healing, but once you get the clarity, okay, that information that hasn't come through yet, or getting that last piece to that puzzle where it all makes sense, okay, that's when this process is going to come through. So it's like being here, going within, into that cave, that inner child, okay? Finding your answers. And then once you do, you get that last piece to that puzzle, boom, okay? You've got it figured out. You know which direction and path to take. Like I said earlier, you know, it's like you're going to know. You're going to know that this is right for you when you make that decision. Whatever you decide, you're going to know it, okay? That's how you're going to know, because you're going to know. There may not be an explanation that you can tell yourself of how do I understand until it happens, but you will know, okay? Very, very good. And then you can go teach others. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, more from this deck, Spirit. No. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful reading, Scorpio. I'm so excited. Okay, this is the second deck that Spirit wanted me to start with. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what information or guidance would you like to give lovely Scorpio for March 2022, please? Thank you. This one? Yes, there's actually several there. Okay, more from this deck. No, and oh my goodness, thank you, Spirit. Wow. Wow. Okay, slow down, please, Spirit. Okay, I just got extremely dizzy, and now this is spiritually, okay? This is Spirit rushing in, like, okay, give them this information. Yes, yes, yes. On course, on track. Give them this right now, okay? So, let's see what we have. Oh my gosh. Yes, surrender to prayer and meditation. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, now, oh my gosh. Surrender to fear of change. The toilet turning around, okay? Oh my goodness. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. I just absolutely love this. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Yes. Oh my goodness. I just can't stop. I'm in awe right now. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to read this, but then I'm going to show you the picture on here. Okay, the universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life. Blockages. The toilet. Oh my gosh, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, look. I want you to see what this picture has. You see, wearing khakis. Okay, out like taking an adventure. It's not exactly what came through in vision, but very, very close. That is so neat. All right, thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to put this here where you can see that well. All right, Spirit, more cards. More cards for Scorpio, March 2022. This one? Okay, yes. Just a moment. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Scorpio. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both, what does Scorpio need to know for the month of March 2022, please? What does Scorpio need to know? Oh, thank you, Spirit. These? Yes. These? No. Okay. More from this deck. No. Okay, let's see here. And just so you know, I do not read cards in reverse. I have one deck that I have set an intention for to do that. The other ones I only read in reverse if Spirit tells me to, okay? And I'm not being told that, so. All right. First we have 2 of water. You have another 2 here. Look at that. Okay, so you have 2, 2, and another 2. 2, 2, 2. You may be seeing... I feel like Spirit's wanting you to watch for the synchronicities. Also, watch your dreams, your visions. Watch for signs, okay, of answers. The signs to your answers can be in many different forms. Those of you who are intuitive, right now in this moment, you may see visions, have dreams, hear, feel, or just know the information when it comes through. Others of you, your information, after you go within and ask for clarity, you may see or hear your information come through on something you see on television or some kind of something you stream on video, or you could be, you know, you could be out and hear a song play on the radio and there's your answer. It could be so many different ways. But when it happens, like I said, you're going to know. You're going to know. It's like, oh, wait a minute, that was for me. Okay? Now, and something else. If you're seeing synchronistic numbers, like 222, 1234, 909, something that you keep seeing repeating, Also, pay very close attention to that. Look up angel number and whatever repeating number you keep seeing, okay? Because I also feel like you're going to get answers in that way as well. And of course, always use your intuition, anything that you research, okay? Make sure that it's for you. You feel it. Okay, so 2 of water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Okay, so I feel like this, where it says a relationship that continues to grow closer. Honestly, I feel like in your situation, Scorpio, I feel like that's you personally. By going within and gaining a closer relationship with yourself, okay? But it can also be, you know, that toilet turned around and started letting the defensiveness down, started removing the guardedness, and is letting somebody in to see inside that toilet bowl, right? So there may be someone that you're gaining your trust with, that you feel like would, you know, you'd be able to just show them all your stuff and not have to worry about anything. And it'll be a healthy way for you to release a big part of your hurt just by having someone to tell it to. Okay, that you know that you can trust, that has proven that they're trustworthy. Okay, now this can also be like it says here, forgiveness. We've already went over that, and a positive resolution for a conflict. Yes, and we've already went over that as well. You will know. Okay. The next thing, Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Remember, the very first vision, there was a male contemplating something. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely, oh my gosh, and I saw the king sitting here. Now this is a knight, but I did see the king in the crystals. Like had made it, yes, like had finally made it to the point of overcoming this situation and releasing it. So yeah, and it is something that's very emotional that you went through, because can you see the water? It looks turbulent. Okay, now it's not like typhoon or hurricane type winds or something like that happening with it, but it's still turbulent. Okay, so it's still something very emotional and painful for you, but okay, you're going to be able to have the courage to release that. Okay, it's going to happen for you, and you're going to feel so much better, so much lighter. I'm so happy for you. King of water. King. Look at that. Okay. I'm in awe, Scorpio. That's all I can say. Thank you, Spirit. King of water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Look at that. Got the crown on the head. See there? Okay, now. So see, you're going to make it. Listen, Scorpio, you have fully got this situation, okay? Whether you realize it or not right now in this moment, Spirit is coming in. All you have to do is go within, okay? And everything that you need to know and everything that you need to happen in your life. Now again, need. Want and need's different. But everything that you need to happen in your life, Spirit is bringing it into you. All you got to do is go within like the little child. That's all you got to do. And ask. Ask. Okay? Ask to see. Ask to be shown. To given the answer. How to release that situation, okay? And the next thing that you have, oh yes, oh my gosh, okay, remember I said to research, like things that come through with synchronicities. So also researching the angel numbers, I ask that you please research angel number 17. Okay, this is going to help you. Again, using your intuition, make sure that you only take what is for you. Never try to make anything fit when you look things like this up, okay? But I'm going to give you what's coming through for the number 8. Now, the number 8 can be things set in motion, okay? So like, you know, it can be air travel, it can be movement. And now think about this, if, you know, think about the toilet. If you're putting in that spiritual water, right, you're being able to help flush and move things out of your system, the toxins away, right? So some kind of movement, and that's just a verification from earlier, what came through in the reading. So some kind of movement may be happening for many of you, I feel. And again, that could be body, mind, and spirit. Now, number 8 is also a number of abundance. Okay, so something that, you know, it can be money, but it doesn't have to be. You know, wealth can be in so many forms. It can be happiness. It can be adventure, something exciting and something fun, but, you know, just true happiness, okay? But you do have abundance coming in. And it says, happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. On the right path. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and step away from the cards, and let's see what symbol or symbols that Spirit would like to give you for March 2022, Scorpio. Scorpio, this has been such a great reading. What? No, look at this. I cannot make this up. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me get a hold of it here. Look at this. It's a sunflower. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to be in awe all day over this reading. This is absolutely fantastic. Let go of your low self-esteem. Okay, I'm going to put this on that card. Oh my goodness, for you. Oh wow. Okay, Scorpio, beautiful cross watchers. Thank you again so much for all your support, for being here with me. I'm sorry, my dog is my little Pookie bear. She's under the table. She's scratching around, making her bed. So, but I love her. She has to be with me. But I definitely appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and I'm thanking you right now for inspiring me today, seeing your reading. I'm just so blessed. Okay? Much love to each of you. Bye-bye.